Control and coordination in humans. The control and coordination in humans being take place through nervous system. Control and coordination in human take place through nervous system and hormonal system, which is called endocrine system. So control and coordination in human take place through nervous system and hormonal system, which is called endocrine system. Okay, the 5 sense organs in our body are ears, nose, tongue, skin, and are called receptors. The 5 sense organs in our body are eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. We all know about that. These are 5 sense organs, and they are called receptor because they sense, smell, taste, hot and cold object, or through these organs we can hear voice, different sounds, we can see our surroundings. Okay, this is because they receive information. These sense organs are called receptors because they receive information from the environment around us. These sense organs, we are able to see different things from the environment around us because of eyes. Eyes help us to see, ears help us to listen, nose help us to smell, and tongue help to taste, and skin help to feel. So this is because they receive information from environment around us. So these are called receptors. Therefore, a receptor is a group of cells in sense organ which is sensitive to a particular type of stimulus like light, sound, smell, taste, heat, etc. Okay, so receptors, these sense organs are called receptors. Our control and coordination in human being take place through nervous system and hormonal system, and these sense organs are called receptor. Now, all the receptors send message in the form of electrical impulse. Where it sent? To spinal cord and brain. Through which medium? Through sensory nerves. These receptors, receptor means eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. When these receptors see anything or hear voice or taste anything, so all these receptors send message in the form of electrical impulse. Okay, to spinal cord and brain. Firstly, these messages, suppose we taste food. Okay, so tongue is the receptor which send message in the form of electrical impulse to spinal cord. Firstly, it will convey the message to spinal cord and brain. How it will send? Through sensory nerves. Another type of nerves called motor nerves then transmit response from, okay, after sending messages to spinal cord and brain through sensory nerves. Now another type of nerves called motor nerves then transmit response after getting stimulus from receptors. Motor nerves then transmit response from brain. Brain and spinal cord, after getting message, it transmit response. Where it transmit? Effectors. How? Through motor nerves. Sensory nerves accept the response through receptors, whereas motor nerves send response. Where it sent? To the effector organ. From where? From brain and spinal cords. An effector is a part of the body which respond to a stimulus. Acceptor accept the stimulus, whereas effector respond to a stimulus according to the instruction. Whatever instruction is given, that is called stimulus. Suppose you touch hot or cold object or thorny object or any rough surface, smooth surface, or you can see any animals or any things or hear any voice. So these are called stimulus. Okay, so effector is a acceptor, accept these stimulus, whereas effector give response to a stimulus according to the instruction. And sent from nervous system, the muscles and glands are effector of the, what are the effector? Muscles and gland. When you touch any hot object or cold object, through effector means through skin, and this skin transmit information to the spinal cord and brain through spinal nerves. Now these brain and spinal cord transmit response through motor neurons to effector, and this effector, what they will do, the effectors are muscles and glands. So our hand, muscles of our hand get removed from this place, and it is very quick response which is occurred within millions microsecond. Okay, so we don't need to think about it because it is very fast, because it is in the form of conduct in the form of electrical impulse which occurred within microsecond. Okay, now we will discuss about human nervous system. Nervous system coordinate the activities of our body. It coordinate the activities of our body. It control all our behavior, thinking and actions. Nervous system control all our behavior, thinking and action. It is through nervous system of our body work. It passes information from internal system to another. For example, when we put food in mouth, okay, it causes release of saliva from the salivary gland. So it controls all our behavior, thinking and action. Okay, now the unit of nervous system is neurons, nerve cell. So let's see the image of nerve cells or neuron. It is the largest cell in our body. Nerve cell or neuron is the largest cell in our body. So the cells that make up nervous system are called neurons. Neuron is the largest cell in our body, and the structure of neuron is such that it carry message in the body quickly. Millions of neurons are attached with each other through synapse. Okay, so the structure of neuron is such that it can carry message in the body quickly because they are connected with each other. These messages are in the form of electrical impulse or nerve impulse. There are three components of neuron. Okay, what are these three components? Cell body, this is called cell body, dendrites and axons. These are called axons. Cell body, dendrites and axon. Cell body, dendrites and axons. The cell body of a neuron contains cytoplasm and nucleus. Cell body of this neurons, because it is a cell, so it also contains cytoplasm and a nucleus which is present at the center. There are many long and thin fibers coming out of the cells body of a neuron. The short fibers are called dendrites. These short fibers are called dendrite, and long fibers are called axon. This long fiber axon is also originated from the cell body. The short fibers are called dendrites, whereas the long part is called, long fiber is called axon. The axon is covered with an protective sheath. Outside side it is covered from the axon is a thin fiber like a structure. It is covered with protective sheath. Here you can see the protective sheath. This is called myelin sheath. It is made up of fat and protein. The message transmitted through nervous system is in the form of electrical impulse called nerve impulse. We have talked about this. Dendrite pick nerve impulse or message. Dendrite pick message from receptor, from our skin, eyes, ears. So dendrite pick message from receptor and send them to cell body and then to the axon. Now this axon send these impulse, these messages to another neuron millions of neurons are connected with each other, okay, through this part, okay, through this synapse. So these axon carry the send all the send these masses to another neuron through a function called synapse. There are 3 types of neurons. We have discussed about this: sensory neuron, motor neurons, and relay neurons. We'll talk about them later. Now, so millions of nerve cells or neuron attach with each other through synapse. Okay, the small gaps between the 2 neurons, when the second neuron is will attach with this through a little gap, the small gaps between the 2 neuron is called synapse. The little gap, it is microscopic gap, that is called synapse. The nerve impulse are carried over the small gap through a chemical substance called neurotransmitter. Because they are not connected with each other, there are little space, small gap between the 2 neurons. So message conveyed to another neuron through a chemical substance called neurotransmitter. Now the sensory cell or receptor are in contact with the dendrites of sense organs when there is a stimulus which act as a. So when the sensory cells or receptor are in contact with dendrites of sense organs, when there is a stimulus which acts as on the receptor, a chemical reaction occurs when any stimulus come in contact with receptor. When we feel any hot or cold object, when we touch any hot or cold object or hear any music, then receptor receive the message and convey it to the brain and spinal cord through sense neurons. And this sense neurons contains dendrite. When it does come to the neurons, chemical reaction take place through on this position on the which conduct electrical impulse in it. Chemical reaction begins and it start electrical impulse. These impulses travel from dendrite of sensory neuron to cell body and then along the axis. At the end of axon, electrical impulse release tiny amount of chemical substance in synapse, and in similar electrical impulse is started in the next neuron. Similar. Now, it will go to the, suppose this is next neuron, dendrite, then from cell body, then axon, then from synapse, then to the next neuron, till it reaches to the central spinal cord and brain. Okay, in this way electrical impulse is carried in neurons till it reaches the neurons in spinal cord and brain, and then after that brain gives response against the stimulus to the effector through motor neurons. Okay, and we perform action. Got it? The relay neuron and motor neuron are connected in similar way and help bring electrical impulse from brain and spinal cord to the effector like muscles and gland, and we give response to music or any object or hot or cold object or anything else, or we can say to a stimulus. In this way message carried in our body.